Greetings, it's Iain from RTL here. Welcome to a one-off album review, and this week we've got an album that really was an actual commercial failure on its original release. And they say this is the album and got them the gig in Fleetwood Mac, and of course it's Buckingham Nicks. The only studio album from American, they were a duo, Lindsey, Buckingham, and of course Stevie Six, produced by Keith Olsen, and it was released in 1973. So you've got Lindsey Buckingham on vocals, guitars, bass guitar and percussion, Stevie Nicks of course on vocals, with additional personnel, Waddy Watchell on guitars, Jerry Sheff on bass, Mark Tooling does some bass, Peggy Sandvig does some keyboards, Monty Stark on synthesizers. We've got Richard Halligan on string arrangements, Jim Keltner on the drums, Ron Tutt does some drumming, Gary Hodges does drums, Jörg Calderon on percussion. So, side one opens up with a track called Crying in the Night. I love this. It's got that distinctive Lindsey Buckingham acoustic guitar at the start, and got it's a lovely vocal from Stevie, and I really love this track, and it's one of my favourites off this album. Second track is called Stephanie. Once again, it's that guitar work, and he went and wrote songs like this. It's a little instrumental. It's very underrated. And songs like Never Go Back Again came from this, I think, and it's a lovely track. Up next is Without a Leg to Stand On. Solid song. I mean, Lindsey and Stevie have always sang great together. They complement each other. It's nothing wrong with it. It's an absolute gem, that song. Then we have Crystal. Now, this is very middle of the road. I wouldn't say it's one of the best tracks on the album, but it's still a fine vocal, and there's nothing wrong with that, really. Long Distance Winner, the vocal from Stevie is one of the best vocals on this track. Again, a great arrangement, really solid song. So we'll move on to side two, and it opens up with Don't Let Me Down Again. The two of them singing together is great. There's a lovely guitar riff here from Lindsey. Just solid track all the way through. The Django, quite nice, got a Spanish thing. It's written by a chap called John Lewis. It's got some nice violin. It's a short little instrumental, but it's got that real Spanish feel to it. You know, that dun sort of sound. Excellent little ditty. But my favourite track on here, and I think it's one of the best songs that Stevie Nicks wrote, and it's Races Are Run. It's so simple, and the lovely harmony singing with Lindsey is wonderful. Simple, but such a powerful song. Then we have Lola, My Love. My second favourite track on here. It's got sort of things of a little track called The Chain on here. There's little bits that would go on to that. But it's a great track. Great vocal from Lindsey. Then we get Frozen Love, the last track. It's a little bit of a middle of the road. Some nice harmony singing, and it's got quite a nice guitar solo from Lindsey on it as well. So it's got its highlights, that song. It's amazing how people, I don't know how this album flopped, but I really like it. Mick Fleetwood heard this, and and they say this is how they got the gig in Fleetwood Mac. Lots of these songs are very similar what they were going to do in Fleetwood Mac, and it's amazing because they got the Fleetwood Mac on. People in, whoa, this is good, but they sort of poo-poo this album, which is a shame because it's a very, very underrated album. But that's how fickle people are. It's a super album, and it gets forgotten about, but not by me, because I do like this album. I think it's a super album. It's just a little gem, and I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 8 out of 10. So there we are. That's it for today. I'm off to see Fish tonight. But I'll be back tomorrow because we've got a birthday top 10. Now, this is for one of Hugh Scott's relatives. Now, he's one of them birthday boys that has it on the 29th of February. But as we haven't got a 29th of February, Hugh says do it on the 1st of March. But because we're doing the US top 10, he gets the birthday on the 29th of February. It's very confusing. And then also tomorrow, round about tea time, Richard and I are doing another video, and this time we're going to do a top 10 of those bonus tracks that you only get on CD singles and 12-inch singles. So that's all coming up tomorrow. If you're going to the gig tonight and you see me, do come and say hello. I don't bite in real life. So have a great day, everyone, and bye for now.